is up, everybody? Arthur here with everybody. We got Cox Create, we got Future Art, and our special guest. He is not really a guest, he's just family now at this point. We got Zach from Diamond Select Toys. Future Art disappeared, but I'm sure he'll be back. And we're here for episode 56. I labeled it Zach Attack, Diamond Select Toys. And how's everybody been doing? Zach, how you been doing?
I've been good. I'm just getting over a little something. Excuse me. I had to miss New York Toy Fair, unfortunately, but it's the first one I missed since, not counting the 3 they canceled, or two they canceled. Not counting the 2 they canceled. It's the first one I missed since like 2011 or something like that. So I'm kind of bummed about it.
So everybody that's going to be there, make sure you go to the Diamond Select area and be like, we miss Zach. Okay.
I will be at New York Comic Con, so I'll be there. So look for me there.
Oh, so you weren't? It was Toy Fair. You didn't make it.
Yeah. Toy Fair was this past week. It just ended yesterday.
It's weird. I've been fighting something this week also.
Yeah,
I mean, it's that season, man. Like,
yeah.
Over here in Maryland, it was like 90 degrees today, and I'm like, what is going on?
That's weird.
Yeah, it was a nice day today for sure. Yeah, but it's finally stopped raining after like a week of rain.
Future Art's not back at his chair, but I will. Once he's back, I'll bring him on. But we got a bunch of people in the chat already. Judd, Future Art said he was first. Doesn't count. Canuck said awesome thumbnail. Laugh out loud. Josh has never looked so dejected. Froggy Geezer looks cool, or looks amazing.
Yeah, I got the short end.
I mean, it's just sort of what happens, you know.
For some reason, I shrunk. I'm not even a normal sized person anymore.
And I don't know, man. It's just I just start drawing, and it's not really like I have anything planned. I just knew I wanted it like sort of October themed. Yeah. And I started drawing Zach, and I'm like, Zach is an elf because they make Diamond makes amazing Lord of the Rings stuff. So I made him look like an elf from Lord of the Rings, and then I just went on with it. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do like everybody, like we're with the Fellowship or something.
No, I was just making everybody something. Made my mascots a fat Snake Eyes, and Judd was just like some weird wizard, and you're a pumpkin.
Yeah, I got my costume at the Dollar General.
Oh man! And then we got Paul Hughes in here, Trevor McGuire. We got Sam Edwards in here. How you guys doing? And I can't see this, but I can tell Canucks utilizing my emojis from the membership. I wish that StreamYard to show that. But Skew Raiders in here. Everybody's in here. Darth Gutierrez. So good amount of people in here. And so let's go ahead and sort of see what's everybody been doing. So besides everybody recovering from being sick, has anybody done any pickups? Anything got new this week?
I got some stuff in this week.
Oh, nice.
His legs are super loosey goosey. But other than that, he's pretty cool.
I haven't seen that guy before. What line is he from?
It's Plunder Strong.
Oh, right. From
Yeah.
From Lone Coconuts.
Then I got another big feller.
Oh, cool.
Picked up Fame.
I know, Judd. Judd didn't get anything this week. He's standing by what he says. He's holding back.
We're doing. I got three. That's it. And then I was able to snag the Batman 6-pack. That'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish you would have got it when I shared you the GameStop info, because I felt like, you overpaid compared to what it was at a GameStop, but you're going to get it way sooner.
Yeah. GameStop likes to cancel too. Plus, the person I ordered from, they're a small business, so I like to support the small companies.
There you go. Yeah, my stuff was just pre-orders from like a decade ago. Classic Firefly.
Nobody cares. No.
Tunnel Rat. And then...
Dude, they're just like rolling the G.I. Joes out now.
Well, it's because they've been sitting on the money for like a year. They should be rolling the stuff out. But what should be rolling out is all this goodies that we're going to be looking at right now.
Canuck, I paid what did I pay? Ours like $129.
I thought it was more than that, but yeah, it might have been 120.
Well, with shipping and everything, it came out to like $145.
Let's do this. Share this screen.
I got in the new Ninja Turtle Mini Mates box.
Yeah, there we go.
From
Of those, that was cool.
I would open it up, but I totally took them out and put them in my photo studio and didn't bring them back.
Yeah.
Well, you can show the back though, right?
Yeah. This is whatever we're gonna be doing. So there's like 15 characters.
Yeah, you're gonna go solo mode really quick.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So first set is Donatello, April, Shredder, Bebop, Foot Soldier. You can see pics of them on my Instagram.
Oh, they're gonna be 3 box sets.
Three box sets. First one is the Turtle Blimp. Second one is the Technodrome, and then the third one is the Party Wagon.
Nice.
And each one comes with a Foot Soldier. And we showed these off like years ago. We were going to do them as 2 assortments of 2-packs, but 2-packs were kind of on their way out. They weren't really doing as well for us, and there wasn't a lot of interest back then. But Ninja Turtle interest has obviously gone up a lot recently. So
the mini mate interest is. I see mini mates everywhere now.
I've been sending a lot out to different photographers and reviewers. I've been trying to step that up a little bit, but we're definitely doing a lot of different licenses now with the G.I. Joe. Of course, I'm going to blank on all the ones that we're doing.
Well, that AEW one that comes with the ring and like the foldable chair, like that's really cool.
Yeah, AEW ring's coming up soon. Series 2 of the box sets is coming up soon. We just did the Transformers set for San Diego. We just solicited the Marvel Daredevil set. And we just showed off the Spider-Man set at New York Toy Fair, which we'll see a little later. Yeah, we got a lot going on. And the Ninja Turtle stuff, obviously. But we're also going to launch a new line of Rebel Moon mini mates based on the upcoming
cool
movie. So they look really nice. So I'm excited about those.
The nice thing about that arena, though, like the wrestling ring, you don't even have to have it all strictly for AEW. It's like you can just have it as strictly a mini mates arena. Just have like your Super Smash Brothers of all your mini mates from all the different lines,
like Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead. Where's this? There we go. Share screen. Puppy power. All right, and then Skew Raider said Dope Zach, Turtle Blimp sick. So let's go ahead and get into, as everybody should be aware of, Diamond has a membership. It's called the Diamond Radicals. For $50, you can take your collecting experience to the next level with access to free U.S. shipping options on in-stock orders, members-only discounts, sneak peeks, and early access to Diamond Select toys, web exclusives, and more. The membership year ends June 30th, 2024. So make sure you guys check it out.
Thank you for mentioning that.
And then you guys do have like little perks where they can get specific like little figures and stuff being a member, right? That was one of the
things. We do like special stuff at the shows for Radicals members, and but the discounts are great. The free shipping, if you like, and we get in everything, and all the orders are guaranteed. So if you're looking to order stuff, all of it comes in stock for the most part. So you're able to order in stock for everything you need, pretty much.
And then we're getting into the Toy Fair 2023 sightings and reveals, and starting it off, what the flock. You guys added Flock to this statue.
That's cool.
We said we would, but that's the first time we've ever shown it, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I did not realize that you're adding the Flockness to it, and it just takes it to a whole nother level.
Reminds me of the old G.I. Joes.
That's what it is.
Well, I know, but remember like the 12-inch figures, like they had like the flock for beard and hair.
Yeah. Because
this is inspired by the Adventure Team. I think it's inspired by a specific Adventure Team set. I will admit that the 12-inch Joes is not my area of expertise, but I know a little bit about them. So it came out pretty cool. I think he's got the little Adventure Team necklace around his neck, and I think a lot of people, I think there's even a name for this thing, like something River Snake Battle something.
Oh, it looks cool.
Yeah. But this is going to be Joseph. This is Joseph Colton, because the lore of G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, is that one of the founders of the team was the original Adventure Team G.I. Joe, and
not Bruce Willis.
Not Bruce Willis. Although I guess this is the Bruce Willis character, really, back when he had
Yeah.
a beard and hair and fought snakes.
But looks awesome. I love what you guys do with the translucent plastic on your PVC statues, and
Yeah.
and this is for everybody. This is an affordable piece. It's not, something that's going to break your wallet, but it's going to look amazing on your shelf.
Yeah, I don't even think this is a deluxe. I think this is a regular edition. So I think this one is $60. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, cool.
But $60 is the standard price for our PVCs. If it's like 2 figures, usually it goes up a little bit. Or if it's a really big character like Venompool or Hulk. So it can get up there to 75. If it's really big, like our Cave Troll, can get up to like 125. So you gotta take that into consideration. But I believe this one is $59.99. Jojo Gallery, Joseph Gordon, $59.99. Yeah.
And then Paul Hughes, I have a gallery Doctor Strange, and he loves that. We got Ted Darklaw for Hella Dope Toys. Hello, friends. Don't put me in time. I'm just listening in the background tonight while I do Hella Dope work.
Hella Dope carries Diamond Select now.
Yep. Yes.
Awesome.
Then we got the first one of the
yeah.
major reveals for Toy Fair. Everybody, once somebody saw it and took the picture, it just was like, it was fire just spreading through the fields. Like, you guys are doing Archangel for your Marvel Select line.
Yeah, the wings are ball jointed in the back. I don't know if they're going to have more articulation than that or hinges or anything like that, but they are ball jointed, so you can pose them around, have them flying or standing. At least one interchangeable head. We're looking at a second one, but we may not be able to make the cost work because these are strict $29.99 price point for the Marvel Selects.
Right, and you already got a bunch of plastic with those wings.
Yeah, it's a lot of material. Some good articulation too. So
double jointed elbows.
That can add to the
knees.
cost sometimes.
And here it is at the show. Good old Toy Shiz photo.
Toy Shiz. Yeah.
So and looks great.
That's the mask that may not happen, the death mask, but we're going to make it work.
Showing up close. Head sculpt looks good.
Yeah, I really like it.
Love how Toy Shiz is like, if somebody tries to act like it's not his or not, it's like, I took a picture of this. Like, no, you didn't. But yeah, see, I hope we get that head sculpt.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Because then it gives a reason for somebody to maybe buy two.
That's very true.
Both different ways.
Because you did one with our Apocalypse figure.
Exactly. Because I was gonna say, you guys got that awesome Apocalypse figure. You can have one there, and then one with your X-Men team.
I like my Apocalypse.
And then this one, just some 3D renders of Annihilus.
Yeah, I don't know if all these accessories are final. I just sent it over just so you guys could have it. But he will have some extra wing parts, I think, so they can be down or extended. I'm pretty sure. We're playing around with some different accessories and hands that you can come with.
Lots
like
of
the what do you call that? I almost called it the Ultimate Nullifier, the Cosmic Control Rod.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Be cool to see it once it starts getting finalized and everything.
Yeah.
Are those hands with flames in them?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I really like the Annihilus that Hasbro did like really early in their wave. I thought that was a pretty good Annihilus, but this one is going to be a little more classic, I think.
You should have just been like, this one's going to be way more superior. You can just say that.
No, it's definitely it's going to be a different flavor. That's for sure.
I stopped buying the Hasbro Marvel. I only do the Select now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Trevor said,
I have so many of them that, like, if I buy a 6-inch, it just looks weird in the mix,
Archangel's magnificent. Ooh, Archangel, that is beast.
Yeah.
Also, the long hair sculpt looked amazing. Trevor, Annihilus, no way. And he said, "Oh my damn Annihilus."
Josh, do you mix your selects with like McFarlane DC or anything like that? No. Okay.
I don't even know if he's listening or he's paused or frozen. I don't know. He hasn't moved.
What?
What?
He just looks so confused and lost.
I was just wondering how the selects look with other like DC, some Mark Farland figures, stuff like that. Because I don't have a lot of them, so I don't really mix
I
them.
don't know. I keep my stuff separate. Like I have my diamond shelf. I don't like to mix anything with my diamond shelf.
Hey,
Like, and then
Future,
I have like a Marvel diamond shelf, and then I have like my movie figure diamond shelf. But I don't know. I imagine that McFarlane is in NECA. Well, NECAs are a little bit smaller, I think. But
McFarlane's always look really big, but I guess they're about the same size.
yeah, I think they would go in well with the select.
hey, Future Art, you want to chime in on your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think Diamond Select will go with anything Marvel. I have selects on my Spidey shelf, and I have selects peppered in my Hulk shelf.
You mix,
And it's a good mix of Diamond Select and Marvel. Or not Marvel, but Hasbro. Because, humans are all different sizes. I mean, some of us are really tall, some are really short, some are fat, some are skinny.
the big characters that Diamond makes are really cool to use with like the legends, like who do I like? Sabretooth works, Apocalypse. What's the other one I got that I used?
Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk. My Hulk. It goes. Yeah, those work great for anything.
My Diamond Select Green Hulk is what's on my Avenger shelf.
Yeah.
And I feel
That's a
like
nice
with a
one.
lot of other figures, like your Human Torch, that Archangel, those flying type of figures, I think Diamond's going to have the upper hand because you can put that towards the back of your collection, and it's going to still be
that's how I
visible
have
and
mine.
stand out
Yeah.
versus a small figure that's flying in the background being drowned out by everything in the front. So
Yeah.
I
That's
even
what
have statues that are Diamond Select in my Hulk shelf. Oh no, you can't have statues and action figures together.
No, you can't. You need to move it like right now. Stop cam and fix it.
I think you get leeway with character shelves.
I think
Some people, I see a lot of character shelves where
they
they have all the action
It's-
figures and some statues in the back, and they have mini mates in the front, like little 2-inch guys.
Yeah, that's where my mini 8s go. They go in the front so I can see them.
It's all about what you like. If you want to put Diamond Selects with your Marvel Legends, I think it's fine. As
No,
long
it's
as
totally
you
fine.
enjoy looking
I
at it.
just don't
That's
do
all
it.
that matters. Who cares what the big YouTubers say or the elitist collectors? You can't have those together. They're not the same scale. They're just boring. It's more interesting to the eye when you have different scale figures on a shelf.
love it.
In my opinion.
I love the passion. I love that passion. And everybody's saying the Nihilist sculpt is fire. And scale for these will work with Legends, he said. Canuck having fun with the membership stuff. So much that I guess Paul signed up. Thank you, Paul, for becoming a member. And he called him beautiful. And he's saying support the channel. And then he's using the veiny toxic emoji. You guys sort of get the idea of what a veiny toxic.
I have no idea. I can't see it.
It's
It
a
looks like
pickle.
it looks like a pickle. Let's just say that. And then Trevor says, I still have my DST Abomination and Jugs displayed with my Legends. So
Yeah, like I said, the big characters work great to use with your
the
Hasbro.
Juggernaut.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a Titanium Man by now. No, don't sleep on the Titanium Man. It's a good one.
Oh yeah, the Titanium Man. Yeah, I got that one. That one's really cool.
People start talking about your green. Oh, geez. They're having fun with the emojis. All right. Here we go.
Ooh,
This makes me so happy. So happy to see you guys are still doing Muppets.
Yeah, we got the next one in the sculpting stage already. It looks really great. Yeah, this one, I have fun because every now and then there's a line that comes along. They'll ask me like what fans are thinking and what my opinion is and stuff like that. So I try to field some popular characters that might work for it, and for this one, they were definitely on my list of characters we should do. I love Uncle Deadly. He's great. He's a great character, and he's good. It's a great design too. He's a very distinctive from the other Muppets,
looks really cool.
you guys do amazing work with your Muppets. If anybody is a Jim Henson Muppets fan, don't hesitate on
See,
Diamonds.
like I want the dinosaur guy because I can mix him with my dinosaur characters from NECA.
Is he a dinosaur?
He looks like a dinosaur.
He's like a dinosaur.
Yeah,
It's still cool, and the
You know,
fact that you can mix
that
them
could be
anyway.
Sinclair's boss. You know. or something.
Yeah, he has the eyes sort of similar.
Isn't there
Yeah.
a new line out there that's all Dinosaur Warriors, something like that?
The
think there is.
Mesozoic Warriors. or
Yeah,
something
Mesozoic
like that.
Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, those look. I haven't bought any, but they look pretty cool. They're very colorful.
Yeah, he could be like an administrator or something.
Yeah. yeah.
Now, you think we'll get like a re-release of what? Did you guys ever do like the Dynamite guy?
Crazy Harry. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did him as part of the select line before we started streamlining him to the deluxe packaging. So there's a couple guys from the select line that we hadn't done for a while, but we're bringing some of them back in that backstage box set. So like Mana Mana, I think Bean Bunny, and I want to say Robin are going to be in the backstage box set. There's still a couple like the Penguin from the Miss Piggy set. I think is one of the last ones, and I think Crazy Harry is the other one that we need to bring back at some point. So we'll
We're
have to
gonna get
figure
some
that
pigs in space.
out. I'd like to do. I'd love to do Muppet Veterinarian Hospital because I don't think Palisades ever did anything with Veterinarian Hospital. They did that really cool Pigs in Space set.
Yeah.
But Veterinarian Hospital was one of my favorites that I used to watch.
That set's making a comeback. Everybody's finding that set and using it with that Gomez, the new one,
Oh yeah,
Base Gomez or whatever. Yeah.
that's cool.
Now, is there any chance that you guys are gonna like that you could open it up to like maybe get just Jim Henson and as a whole, so you can start doing more of their like puppets and Muppets that may not be necessarily Muppets, maybe Tinker into Sesame Street, or was it Oswald the Otter, and like some of those types of.
Well, there's a bunch of companies out there that are really diving into Muppet stuff. There's that one company that's doing the Doozers, and I think they just announced they're doing a Sprocket the
That's
Dog,
right.
which is awesome. And then somebody is doing Emmett Otter's Jugman Christmas action figures. I saw it. I saw the prototypes out there. I don't know if they're going forward with it. Maybe it's a Kickstarter or something, but I definitely saw them. So the number of Jim Henson properties, or at least Disney Jim Henson properties that are out there, is slowly dwindling. But Sesame Street, obviously, that's a whole different license because you got to go through, Henson instead of Disney. We don't, I don't think we have a relationship with Henson specifically. So we have to negotiate a new contract. And that's if they're interested in licensing it for, like adult toys. I know at one point they were to Palisades, and they did that Super Grover, which is so great. I had that one. Who knows if they'd even be interested this time and whether or not we would think, we would go for something, that is theoretically, I don't know. I mean, you could say it targets adults who have memories of Sesame Street, but they're very, kid oriented characters still to this day. So it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. It's a
Yeah.
tough one.
Because then you'd probably have to be restricted to have your Cookie Monster not be with cookies. You'd have to have vegetables or something like that. It's
I'd want to do all the special like Cookie Monster parody movies that he does, like the Avengers, where they're all vegetable themed Avengers, and he did like an Indiana Jones one, like a James Bond one.
If we do a Cookie Monster, can we get the Disco Cookie Monster from the album?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Let me dive into some new mini mates.
Spider-Man.
I love Mini Mates.
Lots.
I don't
Yeah, this
have
is
any
gonna-
yet.
That Scarlet Spider looks awesome.
Yeah, this is the 85th series of Marvel Minimates. They started in 2000. Marvel started in 2003, so this year was the 20th anniversary. And so this is the first Spider-Man set we've done in the new 5 or 6 pack deluxe box set format. We used to do them as 2 packs and 4 packs and stuff like that, but now we're doing like a larger packaging with like a 5th panel door with original artwork and stuff like that. So this is the newest set, and I think it's going to go up for pre-order next month in November. So I'm pretty excited about it. And we've already planned out what the 86th one is going to be.
web
So.
effects. You got whipping hands.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Whip hands.
Why
for
do
sure.
why do I feel like that spider pig is more articulated than the one we got from?
Because it is.
Hasbro?
It is.
No, actually, the Spider Ham is a non-articulated minifigure that comes with the rest of the figures. So that one is actually less articulated probably than
Oh,
anyone you have.
it looks like
Um,
it's articulated.
It does.
Does his hands rotate? Like his hand?
I don't think
Looks like
so.
his
I think
waist
I don't
might
think there's any
swivel.
points. We sculpted in so it'll look like a mini mate. We try to make everything look like a mini mate, even if
Oh,
it isn't a
okay.
mini mate.
Is
You
it
may have seen
because
some
of
of
his
like our
size?
mini mates, which are like the 4-inch ones. Those all look like mini mates, and they're not necessarily articulated.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Paul was saying. Paul was saying the same thing. He's actually articulates. Probably just too small. And then
Sorry.
that's a strong Spidey set.
We did a static select Spider Ham with our Miles Morales figure, so that was pretty cool. It was a nice figure.
And here's some shots from somebody
cool.
that saw him at the toy fair.
Yeah, I wasn't there to do my arranging and pairing. I probably would have tried to get that cape onto Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Looks like they might have and did something. Like the shoulders aren't doing it.
Someone might have tried.
Then we get into this bad boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a production sample. I wish I'd been there to put him in some dynamic poses, but he's going to come with the unmasked head. He's going to come with the cowl, the lowered cowl. I believe not. Oh yeah, there it is. The World War II head, the 2 different shields, the saluting finger. I think he's got a pointing finger, the additional belt, and he's going to be really nice and posable. It's meant to evoke the classic 80s Captain America, like say a Mike Zeck or a Ron Lim or something like that. So people are like, oh, why didn't you sculpt every scale on his armor? And it's like, well, because there's been a lot of figures like that. And we want to do something different. So hopefully people dig it when they see it in person and get it in hand. I'm looking forward to showing what I can do. I think it'll be very cool.
Go back one picture, Art. Okay, cool. So the second body has like the straps. That's cool.
No, those are removable. I think those are going to be removable
Oh.
straps. I think that's just an extra torso for displaying the extra parts, but it'll have the straps. And as far as I know, you'll be able to attach the shield to the back of the swing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's awesome.
And there are no holes in the shield.
Yeah.
No holes, everybody. No holes.
You mean for those blast effects?
I got that blast effect kicking around here somewhere.
Paul, I want that cap.
You can't have it.
Oh,
You're not allowed, Paul.
Canucks, they need a middle finger as well for that set.
What do you think this stands for? France?
Then we got Gandalf the White coming down the line. You guys are continuing to kill it with the Lord of the Rings. Again, if you guys are a fan of Lord of the Rings and you want some awesome figures, these are it. Go watch my channel. I reviewed like everything. So go check it out and see how awesome these figures are. And,
Would you buy them for me?
Actually, in that case, I got some mini baits that I can send you for sure, Judd. I put some in your box.
I'll be getting mini mates. Cool.
And but yeah, this looks better than Gandalf the Grey. Like you guys just can't it's again the evolution that you guys do with your figures is it's great. Like you're hearing the feedback from the fans, and I see it, especially when you start looking at Archangel, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Just the evolution of what you guys are doing, and you guys are doing it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we can't do the same amount of articulation on everybody, and we can't do, above a number of articulations on certain figures and characters. But yeah, we try to make it as posable as we can without it being too we wouldn't do double joints on a character like Mary, right? I get Mary and Pippin confused.
Yeah.
What is Mary?
Paul said Judd can be Lord of the Brown Rings. But yeah, this figure again looks awesome. You got the likeness, and their faces, in my opinion, I don't think their faces would be easy to capture the likeness because they have unique faces. Both actors do.
Yeah, no, I think the sculptor on these, and I'm pretty sure it's Gentle Giant Studios, like on the Muppets. They do a great job with the likeness on this line, I think. And there's Pippin.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh man,
They just need some tankards so they can be drunk.
Yeah,
I am 99% sure that at least one of these hobbits comes with a mug.
Nice.
I'm 99% sure.
What about a bunch of food that they got from when they attacked Saruman?
Some of the other accessories they show are like fireworks, and I know that Gandalf comes with a pipe, and I think one of these guys might come with a pipe too.
Nice. So that means now we got, Merry and Pippin. We just need to get that tree beard,
I would love to do a tree beard, yeah, for sure. If the cave troll does well, which is a gallery diorama we're doing, that's in scale to the figures. He's not posable, but he's you can have the figures climbing on him and fighting him and stuff like that. He's in a
that'd be totally fine. Yeah.
To do a gallery of Treebeard would be awesome. Because he's not. I don't know. I guess he's pretty big. He's a pretty big character.
Or a Balrog with like the bridge.
We've looked at the Balrog very, very, very closely, and we've sized him, and we're trying to figure out if that's something we can do as either a gallery or a statue. It's expensive. It's expensive either way, so we just don't know if we can carry all that.
You can get it in the scale, and then like make the statue have like that bridge piece. Sold.
It's like a statue diorama piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, a diorama would be great, but it would have to be a little smaller than scale, probably.
What about a Build-A-Figure? Because I know you guys did Build-A-Figures for didn't you do a Build-A-Figure for the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, we did that the diorama. We did 2 dioramas for Ghostbusters, but it took It took 15 figures.
I got it right here.
Per diorama.
I got it right next to me on the ground.
And because it's 15 for the rooftop, and then it was 15 for the firehouse.
Yeah, I did the firehouse.
5 waves of 3. Yeah.
And then wasn't the dog? I thought the dog from the movie, the like hellhound kind of thing. I thought that was a Build-A-Figure. No.
I think that was
we did a carded dog.
That was carded. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then for the second movie, I think we did a clear terror dog.
Because I was thinking that maybe you could do the Balrog as a Build-A-Figure.
It would be a lot of figures, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We did this. We did the Sauron as the first Build-A-Figure, and I think it was pretty successful. It was a really nice figure. And if anybody's still interested in building Sauron, I think we have all of the first 3 series of figures, all 6 of them, in our web store. So if you still want to build Sauron, you can still do it.
And he has a soft goods cape.
Yeah, soft goods cape, very nice.
Love those soft goods.
Yeah. KJ Smith in the house. What is up?
Yeah.
But Canuck and Paul both agree they should come with second breakfast.
Samwise comes with a ton of gear on his backpack. I don't know how much of it is removable, like pots and pans and stuff like that, but he comes with a huge backpack full of stuff. I don't know if there's lembas bread. There might be.
Here we got. If they didn't come with lembas bread, come on, But we got some pictures that somebody took. We got Saruman. Looks like an effect piece right there on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's for Gandalf's staff when he flashes everybody at Rohan.
That just needs to be shifted over.
Yeah. No, I wasn't there to really make sure everything was laid out right. So
it just means a little bit of Comic-Con. It's going to look amazing.
A little bit of mix up. But we tried not to show anything they're not going to come with because. Except for that Archangel, because when we showed some stuff for the first series of Lord of the Rings, some of that stuff dropped out, and a lot of people were very disappointed about that. We ended up making up some of it with Gollum. We packed in a bunch of gear with him.
Yeah.
But there's still some stuff people would have liked us to include, and it's still possible going forward. We'll have to see.
This is a good idea. Paul's saying, I hope there's a Merry and Pippin as soldiers for Rohan and Gondor.
Character variants are obviously Gandalf is one. We're gonna do one more for sure. But I think we're trying to do as many unique characters as possible. So if we did do that, it would be pretty far down the road. Obviously there's so many characters to make, and also we want to, after we do a bunch for we're almost, I think with these we're done with the Fellowship, and after a couple more waves, I think we're gonna try to dip our toes into the Hobbit. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. Sam Edwards, my precious. Paul wants that Sauron.
Yeah, I got
Knux has great likeness of the actors as well.
No, thank you.
And then Saruman should come with a Palantir.
I'm not 100% sure if he's going to come with the big, big huge table, the overly elaborate table that he keeps his Palantir on. But I think he is going to come with a Palantir, the actual globe.
Did you hear that, Paul? Did you hear that? He's going to come with it. And if it doesn't have the stand, then I'm sure, if you guys don't do it, then somebody could 3D print one probably at that point.
Yeah.
Has everybody on the panel read both books or both series?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm reading The Hobbit to my son right now, actually.
And only Josh is like, no.
Josh, you never read the books?
I have ADHD. I don't read.
Oh. Canucks says, are the Hobbits a 2-pack since they are half the size?
Yes, Merry and Pippin are a 2-pack. Sam is by himself. He comes with a kind of a larger amount of gear, but
And he's a chunky boy.
But Merry and Pippin are a 2-pack.
Obscure Wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he is meant to. And then we got some more Invincible figures.
Yeah,
if you guys haven't checked it out, go check out Zach on Instagram. He does some great figure photography with a variety of different figures, even his Diamond Select figures. And he did an awesome shot of his Invincible figures all together. And they just look great.
Yeah, I want to get in Rexplode so I can add him to my team and my new Guardians of the Globe. The Mauler twins, I'm very excited about them. I got to get 2 of them so I can have them teaming up on people. They're both good looking figures. I haven't had a chance to see him in person yet, obviously, but very excited.
Now, any more of the figures in the line, is there much, I guess, gore or violence? Because you went you guys with Duplicate. I was surprised. I was like, that is awesome. Are any of the other figures pushing that envelope, or?
I'm a little surprised they let us go as far as we did with Duplicate, but it was definitely pretty cool. I got to go back and rewatch the series so I can remember exactly when that happened. But yeah, I'm surprised we haven't done more bloody variants of characters. But maybe in the future.
Nice, but these look
great. That was the first thing I did. I had Alan Alien ripping her apart. That was my first one.
And then we got some, you guys are diving into The Walking Dead.
Yeah, sorry I don't have better pictures of these, but
dude, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about these too. I really enjoyed the comic book when I read it, and I didn't really get into the show as much. I mean, I watched a few seasons, but I never really finished it.
Me neither. It's too much.
But
these look more like comic. More accurate.
Yes. These are 100% comic inspired. Obviously, a little bit more realistic than the artwork that it's pretty realistic artwork, I guess, in the book. But he's gonna come with a lot of gear, a lot of weapons. He's got the bag over his shoulder. Michonne comes with a bunch of cool stuff. So
I took this image and the next one from Unparalleled Universe. He did a little short of him recording it, so the little reflections him. But cool. He got Michonne as well.
When are these supposed to come out?
We haven't solicited them yet. I don't know when exactly that's going to happen, but probably not until November or December, which means they're probably going to come out in the summer.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
What is up, Toy Addict?
Well, first, I'm waiting on. I pre-ordered my Darkwing Duck 2-pack, so that's my first.
Toy Addict said, "I need these Walking Dead figures like today." And what were you saying, Judd?
Never give away where you get your photos.
Why? I'm giving credit. I'm giving credit to the people. Like somebody's Unparalleled watch this, and they'll be like, "Man, you didn't."
I would never call out anyone that I stole photos from, because they won't care that you gave them credit.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I guess I'm just a nice person then.
this Michonne looks awesome.
Yeah.
Are these black and white, the figures, or?
Yes, yeah, they're going to
Okay.
be black and white. People keep asking if we're going to do color versions, and it's possible down the road, but we're going to start off with black and white
Yeah.
Nice.
because
Then we
that's how
dive
we
into
fell in
some-
love with them.
We dive into some stuff that's open for pre-orders.
Oh, cool.
Getting into the Muppets this shot. For everybody that's maybe wanting to pick up some of these figures, you guys got in a bunch of the older stock of the best ofs.
Yes, yeah, we do have a lot of the best stuff still available.
Phenomena.
Except
Floyd,
for Kermit and
Janice.
Miss Piggy.
Floyd and Janice, Kermit and Miss Piggy are one of the popular ones. Animals, another one of the popular ones. But I'm pretty sure we have Statler and Waldorf. We have Swedish Chef. We have Scooter and Ralph, and we have
Ralph.
Fozzie and Gonzo. I think we have a regular Bunsen and Beaker. I could be wrong. That's the battle damage, the lab accident Bunsen and Beaker, which I don't think we have any more of.
Yeah,
But we have
I went-
Sam the Eagle and Rizzo the Rat are not shown here. This is a slightly older picture.
Maybe I think he's right there. Sam the Eagle is sort of his eyeball.
Maybe. Is that him?
But yeah, I went to look for Miss Piggy and Kermit, and then I went to look for the battle damage, and I was like, oh, they don't have them because like doesn't Miss Piggy and Kermit, and he comes with, like his little cousin.
Oh, Robin. No, Robin is one of those ones that didn't make it to the deluxe sets, so, but he's going to be in that box set. I'm pretty sure the
You mean this
backstage
one?
box. Yeah, that one. Oh, isn't he? I thought he was. No, maybe he comes with the deluxe set then.
We got Scooter,
Yeah,
Kermit, Gonzo.
yeah. Some of these are older pictures.
Ozzy.
These are the new pictures from the set. Yeah, I guess.
Bean Bunny.
I apologize. I'm getting them mixed up. I guess Robin doesn't come in this set, but Robin should be available. I'm pretty sure. So I guess he comes with Kermit and Miss Piggy. That's probably one of the reasons they're so popular.
Yep. So if you guys missed out on Bean Bunny or any of these, actually, this is a good entry point for you guys to get into the Muppets. Keep it in this nice little diorama box, or just open it up and use the Dio. But yeah, you guys do a great job on these figures.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
and
big fan
Graham
of
Tuttle
them.
says Robin was with Kermit and Piggy.
Great. Thank you. When we went from the select to the best of deluxe, it gets a little confusing because we lost some accessories and a couple of characters, and it's a little confusing.
The Canuck doesn't know who Bean Bunny is.
I'm pretty sure he was in. Was it Muppets Tonight? I want to say, which was kind of the sequel series. That was the one that introduced. I could be wrong about that. He might have been in Jim Henson's Storyteller or something like that. He's appeared in movies since then, and he has a great role in the Christmas Carol. Very small role as a caroler, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Not a lot of characters came out of Muppets Tonight that hung around. I think Pepe might have been one of them. One of the characters that came out of Muppets Tonight.
And we dive into some new stuff that is out. From Rebel Moon, we got Jimmy. the
Yes.
robot.
Yep. I'm excited about the movie coming up. It's going to be very cool. It looks awesome. I think I'm by default a Zack Snyder fan because I like so many of his movies. So I'm in Camp Zack. And the designs look great, and I'm just excited to get to play with them.
The rust paint looks really good.
Yeah, they did a great job painting this one. And he's a lot taller than human characters, so he's going to be like 8 or close to 9,
Wow.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
see, I
very
need,
tall- he's
I
very
need to
tall.
see the movie so I can see which ones I like.
So Rebel Moon Canuck is a movie that's going by Zack Snyder that's going straight to Netflix. If I'm not,
I think there's gonna be like what, 2 parts or
Yeah. 2 parts. Well, one's in December 22nd, and one is April something or other.
Yeah.
They have subtitles. I forget which one is each one is called, but
Yeah.
but they have there. It's going to be at least a 2-parter. I think they want to do more after that. With either a series or something else. But yeah, they're made for Netflix, and it should be pretty cool. And we have more product that we haven't shown off yet that we're going to show at New York Comic Con. That's Nemesis.
Wow.
And she's very cool. She comes with some really cool swords. Let's see those swords sticking out. Actually, those might be the scabbards, but she comes with cool like rectangular hooked swords, and I think they heat up in the movie because we have regular versions, then we have like these red hot versions that look very cool.
That's pretty
Who's
cool.
doing the sculpting on these?
I believe Rebel Moon is also Gentle Giant Studios. We just happen to have shown
nice.
off a bunch of Gentle Giant Studios between Lord of the Rings and Muppets and Rebel Moon.
They look great.
Everybody's saying it looks great, and then Trevor's like, it's basically like Star Wars but badass.
I think the Rebel Moon, from what I heard, were going to be Star Wars movies, but they didn't end up going with Zach or something.
I mean, I don't know. Star Wars is pretty badass.
But I love the detail you guys are doing in the cybernetics, and then you guys are just making it so grungy, and it looks good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just showing off the scabbards. They're not teasing the swords yet. Then we get into the Pacific Rim Uprising figures that you guys are doing too. So that sort of, mix these robots with your robots from, previous figures, have a little battle fest. But we got ourselves Guardian Bravo Search and Rescue.
I like the
the painters really did a really great job reimagining the figures in these new color schemes. So this is like and they took a lot of inspiration from other giant robots, in other other paint schemes you might see like from other characters and other franchises. So you got the sort of like a Gundam kind of thing going on with the search and rescue look. And then you got this great construction look for the Bracer Phoenix, which I think is really cool. It's going to be one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure he comes in interchangeable parts. I'm waiting to hear about that. But he's cool.
Yeah, nobody can say that you guys are scared to paint your figures. That's the great thing. It's like you guys will put paint and wash and do all of that stuff.
No, that's true. We don't do a ton of... we usually cast in like one single base color and paint everything. So we don't use a lot of exposed base color. But if that makes any sense. Yeah, lots of paint.
Are these like little guns that come out of his chest?
Yeah. I think they're permanently exposed. I think we might have at one point. I think there might have been a version where they weren't exposed, like for an exclusive. But for these, they're exposed.
Ooh.
But now they shoot
Ajax Mark II.
I like that candy red.
Yeah. We did him as a candy red, and then the Mark II of Saber Athena in Series 1 was like a metallic purple. So those are kind of like the sports car versions of those two.
Reminds me of Neon Genesis of Evangelion.
Yeah, a little bit of Neon Genesis going on.
And this is really like you guys are going to be able to pull off such a nice little glossy candy red like that. You can do that. It looks so good. And then we get into Titan Redeemer Desert Combat. And again, the weathering looks so good.
Yeah.
Big chunky boy.
Okay, yeah, I got the regular.
Yeah, the regular one is green. I think that one comes with the mace hand, I want to say.
Yeah, he's got the big mace, and I think there's another attachment.
See, that's awesome that you have the original figure, and then this one confused you with the repaint because they're done quite well.
I had to look at it twice.
I looked at it 3 times.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the
Kaiju Dream Breach
Kaiju
Energy.
Drones. Yeah.
That's cool. Like a lava monster.
Yeah, the original figure is really great. It's like a white on gray with sort of a blue energy seeping through, but this one came out really nice.
Yeah, I like how it's doing the glow.
Yeah.
And it looks like you guys are mixing. You have some glossy paint with it as well.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. That looks awesome.
Yeah, I like the original ones really a lot. This one would be cool.
Canuck says these are very nice figures.
Thank you,
Pac Rim needs all the love. I hope we get another movie.
Doubt it.
No, I haven't watched the TV series yet. What's it called? The Black? I got to watch that one.
The anime, or
I think it's on Netflix. I could be wrong about that. But I got to check it out. Yeah, I enjoy the movies. So
then you can pre-order yourself Saruman right now.
Yeah, he's going to come with some interchangeable arms, so you can have the drapery right for whatever his arm is doing. He's got those big old sleeves.
That's his movie theater wearing outfit where you can smuggle in candy in 2 liters.
Another great likeness by the guys.
Yeah.
All the
Wow,
intricate
look at the
detail.
detail.
Samwise.
Samwise. Mr.
Hey,
Kennedy.
hey, Josh, you ever wonder where I got the fight, your hairy feet from your
Yeah,
character?
yeah. I look like Samwise. I get it.
I just gave you Hobbit feet. That's all. But yeah,
Right.
again, the likeness is great. Does he come with some potatoes or something so I can yell it?
I'm sure they're in his bag.
Yeah, he
Taters.
keeps everything in his bag.
What's taters, precious?
Yeah,
Potatoes.
I definitely need Sam. Ooh.
This is a gallery diorama. So this is the sculpted, static statue, PVC, 10 inches tall.
Graham said Saruman looks incredible, awesome work. But yeah, man, your gallery pieces are just, again, they're getting better and better.
Oh, thank you.
And $75, this thing looks phenomenal.
Yeah, this one's one of those ones that's slightly more expensive. He's got some big capes going on.
But still, they captured that likeness as well. Look at the detail in the clasp.
Potato.
I really like the first one we did. I keep it in my office. It's the Aragorn.
With the arrow. Oh, with the sword, yeah.
Oh, hang on,
He's got the
bring
sword.
that up. You're gonna go solo.
Whoa! All right, there he is. Another pretty good likeness, I think.
Viggo Mortensen.
Big sword. Kind of got this cool. Where am I? Cool flame thing on the back there.
Yeah, that looks good.
I like it. I keep it up on the shelf.
So then you're definitely gonna have to get this one to go with that.
Oh yeah, no, I love the
Good
Gandalf.
catch.
got all my Hot Wheels up there. He's got a long sword.
So you and Future Art have a lot of. He collects diecast as well.
Oh, excellent.
He has some behind him.
No, I
It
don't.
started off like I can't really afford to buy a lot of action figures, but I can buy the occasional $1.25 Hot Wheels. That's how it starts. It starts like
Yeah.
It is. And then you realize that there's deluxe versions of those. And you're like, $5 still isn't that bad.
those I stay away from. But $1.25 I can do till the cows come home, and then all of a sudden you're like, I could probably have bought several action figures with less.
You guys capturing all the rubble. You got some looks like some runes sculpted in there,
Yeah.
or some Elvish. And let's see. Paul Hughes saying potatoes, Josh. And then he said, I should put my Aragorn on my mythic Boreas steed. Yeah, that probably. I wonder how that would look.
I put my Nazgul, my Ringwraith on my Witcher horse, Roach, I guess his name is.
Yeah.
Which it looks really great. Him on the black horse. That was a gift. From I think Bob O.F. and Mac got me that one. I can't remember.
Judd, what do you got there? What are you showing off?
Oh, nice.
This
Yeah,
is
one of
the
our-
only Diamond Select statue that anybody needs. Now
It's
it's
a
the
nice
easiest one for me to grab.
There's a translucent flame at the top for her spell too.
Yeah, and the flames down here. Oh.
Zach, you know who sculpted that one? General Giant still?
No. It's that one's an older piece. I don't remember who sculpted it. It might have been Alejandro Pereira, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But
They definitely captured the style, and I
yeah.
like the paint that they did on
Yeah.
the face and everything.
We did a few different Lady Deaths. That one's one of the better ones, one of the best ones that we did. So, yeah. But yeah, she was one of our earlier gallery dioramas, because we used to do our gallery dioramas before we started doing all these different licenses that we do, including Marvel, and for a while we were doing DC. They were mostly the Femme Fatales, which was some comic book characters like Cassie Hack from Hack Slash, Lady Death. We did like Tarot, I think we did at one point, but also a lot of original characters like characters from fairy tales and stuff like that we did, like our own take on Little Red Riding Hood, and characters like that, some pirate stuff. But yeah, and then we realized that the PVC statue was a really good price point for what you can get really detailed and really nice paint, and we started doing them for Batman the Animated Series, and it kind of took off from there.
Yeah, and Sam Edwards is on there. He says Hot Wheels are addicting. And then Paul Hughes says buying Hot Wheels is like eating Pringles.
That's a good one. I like that.
And Graham Tuttle said, speaking of horses, any chance for Bill?
Bill, oh man. I think that's probably a long shot, but it'd be cool to do. It'd be cool. No, I love every horse action figure I've ever had in my hands. I'm like, this is cool. They should just make a line of horse action figures. Which I think they do, but they're in a different section of the toy store. We used to play with a lot of the Breyer characters back when we shot Twisted Toy Fair Theater, because they were like Mego scale almost. You get like the kids, they were all Breyers, and they would come with horses usually. But no, I don't. I think Bill the Pony's a long shot.
Sam says restarted collecting Hot Wheels and have a little over 200 now.
Wow,
yeah.
I think I've got under 100 in this office. Well, I've got a lot.
I like going when you go to Walmart. You always see the old timers, like going through all the Hot Wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for super treasure hunts.
I have I still don't
That they
understand
can
what
turn
that
around
is.
and sell on eBay for like $300 for a dollar car.
Nah, the old guys aren't scalping.
Man.
They don't know how to use
Bet.
the internet.
I don't think I've ever
Judd-
done this.
Judd's
I
like, I
will
think
take
I
a
came
picture of the
across them.
scalper in my area, and he's older than I am.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised, Josh. You got a lot of people that they're either they have a spot at a flea market, or they're just resellers in general. They're just going through and gobbling up stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I even look for super treasure hunts because if an idiot's going to pay me $300 for a dollar car, I'm doing it.
How do you know what's a super treasure hunt? Are they like marked or something?
Yeah, there's a little tiny mark, and like they'll have like gold rims and what they call real rider tires. So they're like rubber tires.
Oh wow!
But you kind of there's like a little mark that's on like the car itself and the card.
Zach's like, all 100 of mine are those. I just didn't realize it. I just like the rubber tires.
No, I don't think I've ever. I don't often check for that symbol, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any of those. There's one card that I did buy because it was an error. I'm like, I don't need that card, but it's on the wrong card. That's pretty cool. So.
Yeah.
And we do got ourselves another. These are the mini busts, the Marvel mini bust. We got the Green Goblin.
Art needs that for review. Wink, wink, wink.
That is a. I just love what you guys do with the translucents. Like it just takes the sculpts to the statues and all that stuff to that whole next level.
Yeah, the designer of this line, I think most if not all the busts in this line are designed by Nelson X Asensio, and he does really great stuff with in his designs with energy effects. So he's always got like flames or energy leaking out of somewhere, and this is very cool. And our prototypers do a really great job with casting them in the right materials, whether it's resin like this one or PVC like the galleries.
Yeah, Judd ended up getting you got the Legends in 3D Goblin.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's like coincidentally. It's right here.
It's
right
here.
I mean, it's still in the box, but like, yeah.
Oh man.
This is an amazing piece.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like the L3Ds, the big ones. I don't have a lot of room for them, but I like to every now and then get one in and take a picture of it. The textures are great, and I really like this piece.
Yeah, the Black Panther one looks really good.
I think these are mostly sculpted by Juan Pitluck. I'm pretty sure he does a great job.
Oh, Archie's in here. He says he's late. He knows.
Put Archie in timeout.
No, don't put me down. Mr. Wonderful is in the house as well. But yeah, you guys did a great job with the sculpt. I love the gold. You guys, nothing looks sloppy on it, which is nice. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be sloppy, but still, the gold just looks good. It looks like gold.
It looks like gold.
And the base looks awesome too.
I always like the base, how they're just something unique to the character.
Yeah.
I wonder what the design process is like. They're just like, let me just drop a couple ideas of everything, and then they're like, let's go this route.
Yeah, I see some of the 2D that we get in for some of these, and they're the way he comes up with them is just, I don't know how he comes up with this stuff. Joe Allard designs all of our big L3Ds, the half scales, and he comes up with some great stuff for those too. The like they're all sort of themed to, like, I think the base for that Green Goblin is a pumpkin bomb, which is very just the perfect thing to do. But he incorporates like technology, like recognizable technology into other ones. Like the G.I. Joe ones have like an Arashikage base. The Destro one has like his wrist rockets and stuff like that. It's very cool.
Yeah, and actually Judd just busted it out.
There you go. Nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah. That's a nice one where the photography doesn't really do it justice.
It really doesn't.
Yeah,
Like,
he looks a little bit
much more
enlarged.
impressive in person.
Yeah.
And for anybody
wondering
about like the Legends in 3D, these are a little bit more premium and they're limited. They all come with like a certificate of authenticity.
Wait, hold on, I'll show it. Where'd I put
yeah,
it here?
the L3Ds are limited to 1,000. The Legends in 3D. The smaller busts that we've been looking at, the Black Panther and the other Green Goblin, those are 3,000.
Nice. Yeah, that Green Goblin's sick, Judd. Oh, and look at everybody. We got solo layout. We got.
Oh, nice.
Everybody show theirs.
Yeah, I don't have any in my office anymore, which I do.
Yeah, I got number 314 out of 1,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it shows on the bottom of it too.
Yeah, these things are cool.
Yeah, I don't have any. I used to have the Wolverine up here, which is real nice.
It's great accents to your collection. They're great for if you have movie collections or just comic collections, just stuff like that. It's just like it accents your collection.
Well, that's like the centerpiece of my whole Bruce Lee shelf is the Kato.
Yeah, not everybody can afford and not everybody makes a life-size version of your favorite character. So for a lot of these, it's as close as you're going to get, and it's still a nice big piece that sort of showcases, hey, I really love this character.
That'd be weird though to have your like favorite actor in life size in like your room, like
yeah.
I just really like Pamela Anderson. Okay,
we got Chasm.
Yeah, I haven't read anything with Chasm in it yet. I read a couple of pages that were online when I found out we were doing him, but I haven't read any of the books that he's in. But he's really cool. This is for anybody who doesn't know. This is Ben Reilly.
Oh,
looks awesome with
he's
the
translucent.
On the back, it almost like weird. My eyes just made it look like this is like they're playing basketball. Like this guy's ready to go in for a dunk. He's holding the ball above his head. I don't know. That's what I saw at the top of my eyes. Were like, oh, what's going on? Those little people. But figure looks awesome, or the statue looks awesome, and then he's got cake. Right? They sculpted the heck out of that butt.
It's got some definition there.
And then they also did amazing work on the base.
Yeah, I like the base.
The translucence, they clouded it up because obviously it's, some smoke and stuff like that, but got the rust sort of leaking from down the side and everything.
The base is like, I don't know, you can just take a picture of this. A good background of it. You don't have to pose it up. It's already done.
I'm sure some Legends collectors will love us to just sell the bases and just pose their own figures on.
It's not a
Then we
bad
got
idea.
Crimson Dynamo. He's
It's
up
me.
for pre-order. It does sort of look like you. You just gotta, yeah.
Shave that head,
A little
man.
bit-
Well, I have it shaved a lot of times.
But another figure that's gonna be just, it's gonna be flying off the shelves, just like
Yeah, I
Titanium
hope so.
Man.
Yeah, the Titanium Man did well for us, so I'm hoping this one will do well too. I tell everybody who can listen that one of my first Iron Man comics was him fighting Titanium in the Silver Centurion armor, which we also did, fighting Titanium Man and Crimson Dynamo in the in Siberia, I think. So I was very excited to have a small part in making this guy happen, because me and one of the guys who handles Marvel Select is we're big Iron Man fans, so we're always doing my Iron Man.
That's nice. And then you got the little spot on the back so you can plug in like your Diamond Select flight stands or stands in general.
Yeah, you should be able to make him fly. You got a helmeted shot, right?
Yeah. I didn't slack. I didn't just do unhelmeted. Bam.
I didn't know if we had anyone up. I mean, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that we would have forgotten to put a helmeted shot on our website.
Future art wouldn't allow me to do anything half-assed. He'd be like, "What were you thinking?"
I mean, I wouldn't have missed it, but you never know.
I mean, I love the bearded head. It's a really cool head, but the helmet is where it's at.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Energy effects. Oh, and the two different eyes. I forgot. There's two different helmets. One with the yellow slit, and then one with the individual eyes.
Oh, cool.
Effects. There's the stand that's sort of plugged into the back.
Yeah.
Doubt you really need this stand.
Well, I mean, if you got wobbly shelves, it's just an added element of support. Yeah, depending on the stand, we got a couple different kinds of stands. I think this might not be the stand it comes with. It might come with a more rigid upright stand, so you can have him like hovering.
Oh, okay.
I got to check and see which one he's coming with. If you position that one right and put the weight in the right places, you could actually have him flying with one of those jointed ones. There's a screw at every intersection, so you could you can just tighten it and untighten it if you need to.
Canuck,
the helmet does not fit over the head. It's an interchangeable head.
Yep. Interchangeable heads.
Oh, and the I-beams.
Oh, that's cool. I need that one.
Comic-Con. You're going to be at New York Comic-Con, so
yes.
Everybody that's going, make sure you go show some love. Check out the Diamond booth. Zach will be there, and
booth 3135.
3135.
We've got a panel on the first day, Thursday, at noon. So before you go on the show floor, just come up to the panel, and we'll have like some reveals of some stuff, and you can talk to the president and a bunch of our artists. We're gonna have who's gonna be there? Salvador Gomez. He sculpts a lot of our galleries. I think Gene St. Jean is going to be there. He does a lot of our selects, and he does Jean-Claude Van Damme. No, I think Nelson Asensio is actually going to be there. And I forget who else. I think somebody else might be there. I can't remember who else I invited.
So make sure you guys go show some love at New York Comic-Con, and we're going to open the floor to chat. If you guys have questions, don't hesitate. Zach loves answering questions. So if you guys, and he's been actually answering them throughout. I should have told you guys I was going to ask those questions at the end, but I just couldn't help it. So if you guys have questions, start pumping them in now, or forever hold your peace. But Graham says, will the panel be broadcast?
I don't know how NYCC determines which ones are broadcast and which ones are not, but if they ask if they can do it, then 100%, yeah. I don't think anything's going to be top secret. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll try and let everybody know on our socials if I find out.
You just need somebody to just be like, hey, I'm going to sit in the crowd. Phone. I'll record the whole thing.
People will do that. There's some of the Minimates fans will come and record the panel for us, which is cool, and then upload it somewhere. We upload usually a booth tour, so if you're not able to get to the show, we'll shoot some video of what's in the booth and post it up there on the website, on our YouTube and on our Facebook. But I don't know about the broadcasting.
And Canuck, we're only answering Diamond Select questions, so
I'll ask the same question that I ask every time that Zach is on when I'm in the chat, which is 2026 for Joe Fixit.
I would love to do a Joe Fixit. Absolutely. I think as soon as we got some space on the last Joe Fixit that Hasbro did, I'm going to pitch it again because I'd love to do one. And I think there's so many different looks for him that you could do. Like my favorite Joe Fixit is the one that they did in Toy Biz back in the original Hulk line, where he's all torn up. He's like missing part of his shoe, and like half of his jacket is torn off, and he's just really cool. He's got the very squared off head. I love that look. So to be able to translate that into figure, a posable figure form would be really cool. I know that the one they did just recently is pretty put together. And that was even the second version they did of him, right? They did two versions of him.
They did the video game
Build-A-Figure.
version, which is not Joe Fixit in my
Okay.
mind, and then they did this most recent one.
and the most recent one, they didn't even give the proper grip hand to hold the front of the Tommy gun.
Oh no.
They phoned it in on that one.
Yeah. They're like, we got the parts. All we got to do is sculpt the new head. And I'm like, no, Diamond will do it better. You guys have been destroying their Hulks every time you release one.
Yeah, I hope we'll have to do another one soon. It's been a little while. We got in more of the Gladiator Hulk from the comics, which came with the big axe. That one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I have that one.
So we got that one in stock.
I could hang on. I'll grab them.
But we got to make more of the Immortal Hulk because we sold out of him twice. And I don't even have one. I want one, so I got to get my hands on one.
I'll sell you mine.
Oh, and like
It'll
Canuck's
cost
talking
me,
about,
though.
he got his Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch. The Mr. Fantastic is such a fun figure. That thing
Yeah,
is
it
so
is.
cool.
And Sue Storm just made it to our warehouse like this week. So I'm not sure if she'll make it to comic shops next Wednesday. It might be the Wednesday after that, but possibly next Wednesday you could have Sue Storm in your hand.
Uh-oh.
Your hot little hands.
Then I got Graham is saying, I assume we no longer have the real Ghostbusters license. Is that right? Those figures are crazy expensive secondhand.
Yes. We sold out of them the minute they came in, and it was on the tail end of our Ghostbusters license. I don't know if we had the option of renewing at that time. There's a lot going on with the license. So we unfortunately weren't able to, but we put out as many as we could in that first in that one release. And it's still blew orders away. I barely got my hands on. I think I stole them from a show.
Yeah, I right when they were announced, I pre-ordered both of them, both the sets, and then
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Immortal, nice.
there we go solo layout.
I'm not a
Immortal.
Hulk fan at all.
Yeah, that Gladiator Hulk is way better than the MCU Gladiator Hulk.
Yeah.
Do you like the movie Hulk too? Do you do movie Hulk stuff?
I do have some movie Hulks.
Because we did a movie
They're
Hulk
everywhere.
that came out pretty good. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I gotta
this
break down
right
my
here
Gladiator.
is the best Green Hulk. Right here.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Nice. What were we talking about before that?
Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I got the whole set of the real Ghostbusters, and when I was on a trip in Panama City Beach, Florida, and GameStop did a clearance or sale on the big the ectoplasm where they were the ghost versions,
Oh, okay.
the big thing, and there's literally one left, and I scooped it up while I was in Florida and pre-order, I bought it, and I was like, you ain't getting rid of it. So I got back, and even the manager was like, I was about to get this, and then I saw your order go through. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I needed those to accent the real Ghostbusters, and plus I wanted to build the firehouse. The thing is massive.
Oh, that sucks.
It is massive. Judd had technical. Oh, did you spill stuff, Judd?
I just knocked everything over. It's all good. Now it's all loose and yeah.
The only thing I will say that if anybody is building that firehouse, your fingers are going to hurt afterwards because you guys
Oh,
had
nice,
these like
yeah.
weird little pieces that you got to like sort of pop in to get it to connect all together.
A
But
lot
it
of little
is
pieces, yeah.
it's a beautiful piece though. It is amazing.
Yeah, Judd, I really like that one.
Let me show that Judd Solo.
Well, because you mentioned the movie,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
the,
similar.
the gallery diorama. So, and this is kind of an older one, I would say, compared to anything else that's coming out. But you look at the detail, and this is a PVC statue. I mean, they look great.
No drooping weapons,
Yeah.
unlike the Build-A-Figure by the other company, where everything just drooped and melted, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I
Doesn't-
guess they made the weapons out of I don't know all the terms. I think it's like ABS plastic versus PVC, so they're pretty rigid.
which is awesome. Oh, everybody said Judd died. Paul Hughes says, yeah, the Immortal Hulk is the best Hulk made. It's permanently in my Marvel display.
Paul had a question for Zach above that.
Zach, could you please pitch doing Mr. Sinister or Holocaust / Nemesis? We need
We
to go
have-
with Apocalypse.
We have talked about Mr. Sinister for sure. I can't remember when Hasbro did their last one. It was nice. So we probably want to stay as far away from that as possible. And I'd love to do like more of a Silvestri version where he's kind of tall and kind of bulky, but his head isn't really huge. Like his body is huge, but his head is like normal sized. Not to like make him too stylized, because when we did the stylized Psylocke, a lot of people were like her legs are way too long. And it's like, can you just look at any drawing of her by Jim Lee and her legs are that long. But I'd love to do a more Mr. Sinister inspired rather than like a modern Mr. Sinister. Sort of like a very calm, not like maniacal, like just sort of a straight mouth and like just very, maybe like the old original Toy Biz Mr. Sinister. That was pretty cool. Holocaust Nemesis, I don't think it has come up. It would be a cool piece, but we certainly wouldn't call him Holocaust. But
No, you couldn't.
he's a really cool design, but he hasn't really shown up since AOA. I don't know. It'd be cool.
I mean, if at that point, if you're trying to make your, the Horseman to go with Apocalypse, to go with like Archangel and stuff like that.
Yeah. Who
You
the other
mentioned
guys there? We could do,
Toy
oh shoot, I forget the name of the guy who was all stretchy from Edge of Apocalypse. He was pretty cool. Like not Wraith.
Paul says he's liking those Sinister ideas.
Boyd.
Get stamp of approval. Archie said, Zach, will I get to see you at New York Comic Con? Any new reveals to look out for at New York Comic Con? Art, did you just wake up?
We will. I will be there. Not every single day, I don't think, but I'll be there most days. And although I gotta get in line for some autographs, I gotta check out the gaming floor for our sister company Iron Guard, which makes gaming card supplies and comic supplies, stuff like that. So I may not be around all the time, and our panel is Thursday at noon. But I will be there, and we will have some new stuff. I think there's some stuff that wasn't allowed photography at New York Toy Fair that we will allow photography at New York Comic Con. I think some Rebel Moon stuff, which is cool. But I'm not sure what else for sure, because New York Toy Fair was last week and New York Comic Con is next week, and everything we had at New York Toy Fair they packed up last night and they sent to storage basically, and it'll come out of storage and go right back into the new booth at New York Comic Con. So it may just be a little too tight a turnaround to get too much new stuff in for that. I'd love to say, oh yeah, Nihilus will be there, but whatever will be there, I'll try to do my best, setting it up, with some nice poses and stuff so you can see what it does.
Graham Tuttle giving some praise. It's great you're coming out with Lord of the Rings figures so much faster now. That line is great.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a break there. We had to take a break when we were working on some licensed stuff, but now we're back in full swing.
And then Judd was showing off a Toy Biz Hulk, and then Canuck said that's Meth Hulk.
No, that's what Hulk looked like when he was original.
And then,
Yeah, that's a Toy Biz one, man.
And this one is still better than the one that that Hasbro put out, in my opinion.
We did a pretty nice Savage Hulk. It's green.
You did,
but it's
yeah.
got the tattered shirt, and it's a nice piece. I really like that one.
I'm waiting for that one to come back around and be available again. I missed out on it.
And then Graham said, just want to pitch Lips in New Zealand or New Zealand for your Muppets?
New Zealand. He's the one with the boomerang fish.
Oh,
Hmm.
You get the red guy with the ruffly collar. Well, he's orange, but he's got the red jacket and the ruffly collar.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to throw this fish over there. He's going to come back to me. No,
but yeah, your Muppet line is going strong. And then I think last time you were on, it's like the reason that line can keep going is because people are still investing into the figures and still showing that there's interest out there. So it's really us as the fan and the consumer that's helping keep these sort of licenses alive in a sense.
Oh yeah, no, I mean 100%. We try not to rush with the Muppet stuff. We try to put out like a set at a time so that collectors can absorb it, and so we can gauge how each set is doing. We don't want to put out a lot of product that there isn't any interest in. So we'll we're taking it slow. But the next one is sculpted, looks really great. It's gonna be a single pack, not a 2-pack, and I think everybody will love it.
And then
so everybody that likes the Muppets, even if you have these sets already, go buy them again so that when I have money again, I can get them all again.
Paul Hughes says RG will be our New York Comic-Con correspondent and get plenty of pics.
Yeah.
Can you remind me what site Paul is for?
Paul is just Paul.
Paul?
RG is RG. He does collectibles.
Okay.
He does like a lot of hunts and he does reviews too.
Oh, cool.
And actually, me and him, I will be joining him at Legions Con because he has a
Okay.
table at Legions Con. So, yeah, really good dude. But
Awesome,
yeah, we all sort of know each other. So, and they're all part of like the Plastic Cannibals group that I made on Facebook. So,
and RG has some of the best hair you will ever see.
Tell him to stop by and say hi. I'll be there most of the time.
There you go, Art. And bring him a sticker. Bring him an Art G sticker. I know you got him. And then Graham saying, it's great. You're coming out with Lord of the Rings figures so much faster now. The line's great. Oh, yeah, we already said that. Canucks over there slinging my membership. You guys join if you feel like you want to join. I'm not forcing that stuff. I made it because Canucks like, dude, make a membership. And I'm like, okay, I made a membership. And then I'm like, oh, great. Now I got to make icons and badges and I got to draw emojis, like all the emojis. I hand drew them. And
well, now we got to do
special
members only.
Yeah, they're special members only emojis.
Join.
No, we have to do a stream.
Or you will forever be in timeout.
No, you're not. Nobody has to join. The purpose is there. Canuck suggested. I made it. It's there if anybody wants to support the channel. I'm not forcing anybody to do it. Plain and simple.
Join, or you'll get a rant video from Art talking about how bad all those subs are because they didn't join.
We'll be doing members only giveaways and
wait, do you have shirts? Art, do you have shirts? Do you have shirts?
No, not yet. Judd's been poking me with that for a long time, and I'm just like, man, nobody's gonna buy any shirts, but
well, your art is awesome, and you got all the original art. You should do some.
I've been trying to get him to get me more of his art so that I can just make T-shirts.
Well, for Legions Con, I'm doing 3 stickers. Okay. I'm getting a hockey jersey made with my like logo on the front, and then on the back it says unboxing art. So when I'm at Legions Con, I can sort of represent my brand. But I'm making 3 stickers. One's a Legions Con specific sticker. One's my logo from the channel, and then the other one's probably just going to say my state of the art logo. And I'll be giving those away. So I'll just mail you some. Zach,
you need some stickers of my Halloween costume.
Cute little pumpkin Josh.
he's hilarious.
I wanted to be RoboCop.
You should have made me a little short RoboCop.
Graham says, thanks, Zach and gang. I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, Graham. Appreciate it.
Is it that time already? Oh yeah, it's close. Quick, run to that 3 POA podcast, guys. Run. We all know where you're going.
Calm down, Judd. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. Just I'm putting out the obvious. We all know where you're going. To the 3 POA.
We know what starts
live at 9. Hurry up.
But and then Paul is saying yes, he wants shirts too. All right, I'll look into shirts.
You
Walter
can
from
make like a Teespring or whatever, and then you don't have to have any overhead. You just make the designs, put it on there, and they go there and order it.
Yeah, do something like that. Nothing you have to worry about. Just figure out what the shirt looks like.
I'd be like,
Like we
see
need to
that?
put the picture that we had on this stream. Like that would make a great Halloween T-shirt.
I got that, and then there's the Muppet one that I did, and then
Uh-huh.
there's the one of just Zach punching me in the face, and punching the mascot in the face. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. But it seems like just Canuck jerseys would be cool, not regular shirts. Now you're getting too fancy.
Get like a baseball style shirt with the different colored sleeves and stuff. That'd be cool.
Paul says, "Oh wait, Paul said I forgot Josh was even on the stream, and then someone woke him up." Ha! And Archie says, "Appreciate Zach being on tonight. I'll be catching the replay."
Paul, I've been sick all day. Kiss my ass.
But it
Get him.
seems like that is everybody is winding down with questions for you, Zach, and we've taken an hour and almost 30 minutes of your time.
Hey man, no problem.
Almost Josh turned into a pumpkin because he's sick. So he's actually maybe that's why I made you a pumpkin, because I always joke around. My brain just clicked right now. Maybe because I said after an hour I say you start getting.
I'm gonna send you hate mail
Free
now.
POAs live later, guys.
But I do appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. You guys can make sure to check Cox Create. He is on Instagram. He's on Toy Talk with, Toy Father, No Chewing, Toy Addict every Monday. Make sure you go check them out. You guys know where to find me. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, here, of course. And then you guys know where to find Zach. If you know where Diamond Select goes to a convention, he's usually there. Go show some love. Go check out his Instagram page as well, because, again, he has a lot of fun with his figure photography. And to me, that's just, you love your job and the fact that you're able to take the figures and you just start having fun with them. Like you're enjoying figures. You're just not a guy like, oh, man, I got to go and do this convention. Oh, I got to go do this. Like you're out there like, hey, I collect too.
No, I consider myself very lucky.
Man.
And and make sure you guys go show some love and support to Diamond Select. In the description, all their links to their channels, website for those pre-orders that we went over. So go check them out, show some love. And most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.